Hello, everyone, and in preparation for the Retro Sports League Championship on February 20th, I thought I would do a Tecmo season to get ready. Obviously, 16 games against the computer is going to be enough to beat the people that are going to show up to the tournament, but I thought I would do it. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever played a season by myself before, so it should be fun. So I'm going to bring you guys along with me. I chose the Minnesota Vikings because, you know what, I've always liked playing as the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm known for on the channel as being the guy that plays as the Lions, but that's because I would have epic matches with Phil, and he liked to pick the Vikings. So I chose the Lions. I think they're both a great pairing or matchup in Tecmo. What is up, Infamous Smoke? Is this running at normal speed right now? We'll find out. Who is my guy here? We're gonna go with Millard. What's up, Adam? So I am playing this on an emulator because it is convenient for me. If I used to have a TV set up over at my desk, but ever since I started doing my coding stuff, I don't have a CRT sitting here anymore. Instead, I have a giant monitor so my eyes don't hurt. Because I have sensitive eyes. They're blue. I'm like Bono, except I don't wear sunglasses everywhere. But Bono's got sensitive eyes, and I feel like I got sensitive eyes too. So, if you don't agree with me, then you're wrong. Get out. Get out of here. Alright, we stopped the Bears on our first drive of the season when I wasn't even paying attention, so that's good. As you guys may already know, I am not necessarily good at this game, but I think I could win. I think I could win it all. That's because I'm not good against people that are really good, but I am playing against a computer who just guessed my play because they're the computer, and it's bullshit. Alright, but one thing that isn't bullshit that you can do because you're playing against a computer is run awesome plays like that where you just get destroyed because they guess your play and then you almost get knocked into the end zone. But I'm going to actually show you what it looks like. Just going to stay for 10 minutes. Got to do Here Comes the Pain episode soon. Sweet, Jamie. That sounds great. Still doing that Chris Jericho season. Been really meaning to play that game myself because it's been a while. And this is why you pick the Vikings. You get Anthony Carter. You hit a streak route. Boom, bang. You're playing against the computer. They can't catch up to you. Oh, zigzag boy all the way to the end zone. And that is how you start off the season. Let's drink to that, everybody. All right. We have activated the Chiefs blocking scheme. Yes, I did. I did that on purpose, and I know what you're talking about. We got this under control. I very, very understand. Oh, yeah, sometimes when you stream, you don't realize the audio isn't coming through. That's rough. I think I did catch the playback of that video, and I wondered why there was no audio. Why am I pressing the wrong buttons? But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's always a pain when you lose some of your progress and your entertainment value because you weren't talking, but you were, and I got scored on because I wasn't looking at the screen. I looked like a scrub. Let's drink to that. Drink to scrubs. TLC doesn't want no scrub, but I want TLC apparently. Jamie says that ended a while ago. Ended up tapping out to Hogan and losing the title. I'm doing it as Kurt Angle now. Oh man, poor Jericho. I don't think that would ever actually happen. At that point in Hogan's career, I don't think he was over enough to beat Chris Jericho. Such a wonderful all-time heel. Fun fact, when Chris Jericho joined the WWF, I hated him because he basically chased Ken Shamrock out of the WWF with a hockey stick. And I really liked Ken Shamrock. Watching him in his corporation days, where I'm currently watching wrestling, it's really unfortunate that Shamrock didn't have his title run until he was like a really bad heel. He's having a feud with Val Venus, and his sister Ryan Shamrock is in the middle of all that. And yeah, it's content. Oh, I scored a touchdown. I should drink to that, but oh well. Did I just like throw? Was anybody watching what I actually did? I would like to know how I scored. So far, week one's going pretty well. We're up by a touchdown against the Chicago Bears. We will get the ball back at the half, and we have a big interception here. Oh my goodness. Feels good. Let's run the ball. I think we like to run the ball. One of the things I like to do in this game is I like to take a team that's known for one thing and then do the opposite thing with that team. So I do really like running with running backs that are slower than, like, a Barry Sanders. And that was my awesome play. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We definitely scored on that one. I keep forgetting the button configuration on this controller is different. Like I said, I'm playing on an emulator, so I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller, and as you can see, the buttons are not side by side. They're in a cross pattern. So I had to decide which button is B and which one is A. And I chose square for B, if you were wondering. And I keep forgetting that. Probably because of the Switch and its button configuration, but, you know. And we find the end zone once again. This first game of the season is looking like a big pushover. That's to be expected, though. The people watching, if you're not familiar, they scale based off of how many games we've won. So the first game of the season is always rough, and I just onside on accident and picked up the ball, and, well, we're gonna run a play action. That's not the play action! Stop hitting the wrong button! Man, I wanted the streak. Carter's over here. Oh, I broke the tackle because I actually made an effort. And it could go not into the end zone. No, no, sir. Not there. Anywhere but there. Oh, no. Oh, Nelly. Whiskey Wade into the end zone. Nice. Jamie says, also, I know it's COVID. With the size of these stadiums and arenas and sports, they are seriously telling us that we can't have any... Yeah, I mean, right. There's a lot of space to be had in those stadiums. I think it was you that told me that WrestleMania is gonna have people in the crowd in some capacity. I recently watched the Rumble, and I thought the Thunderdome thing was kind of neat. The thing I didn't find neat was the clearly piped-in, like, crowd noise. Especially when they manipulate the crowd noise to do the "This is awesome" chant, which I'm not particularly fond of the "This is awesome" chant. It's kind of like, hey guys, we're in on the forgery of the sport. And then you pipe in this is awesome in situations. I don't know. Whatever. Smoke says the Rumble was great, Edge winning. Yeah, I agree. I was very happy with the outcome for that one. I had the outcome of that Rumble spoiled for me by my sister, who actually does watch wrestling every week. But current stuff, I mostly watch old stuff. Hey, what's up, crazy buffalo? Oh, slowly breathes in. Can you find? Oh, great lightning! What's up, man? I thought you were saying that you could finally breathe because I'm finally back on the channel. I have a break from my classes for a week, but what that really means is I am still working on my project, but I feel slightly less pressure because I have had 2 weeks to do it. But man, that stuff is coding's hard. We got a bunch of wide open boys. I'm lazy and I just keep throwing to Jones because he's at the top. And we're gonna get that one into the end zone. Don't have a lot of beverages on reserve after this, so should slow down on this cider. It's nice to actually have a beverage for once. Chicago Bears do not know what's coming for them. We have such a great team here with the Minnesota Vikings. Oh boy, let me tell you. I bet you they're going to come back later in the season and destroy me, but, you know, whatever. Jamie says, I know the crowd noise is fake, but they can't really do much else right now. Maybe the fans on the screens be audible for 1 week, see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, there's just too many. I think the audience noise is fine. It's just the chanting that's bullshit. Like, it should have crowd noise. Otherwise, it feels awkward. It felt awkward before the Thunderdome was made. Let's keep hitting buttons. They're not going to come back. I don't need to do anything. Yeah. So, I don't know. Just don't pipe in chants. That's it. That's all I care about. Wrestling is so much about the crowd reaction, and at least you are seeing a crowd. So they are reacting, but it's funny because you get to see them react like in delay. Just supernatural. Crazy Buffalo says, told Sean the Twinkie story. Nice! Always gotta dish out those stories. Sean's a good audience for stories. Sean also really likes chorizo, so Adam tells me I better win this game. Smoke says Skull likes? Skull? Are you talking about the Vikings and the vodka at the same time? Or is the vodka not even a part of this? Please inform me. And Herschel Walker looks like he's gonna get into the end zone. Because I'm just that damn good. Jamie says there's an entire side of the arena that's just empty, just a load of backstage workers and jobbers there. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine the small fortune that was paid to even construct that part of it. So, the other thing that I want to complain about modern wrestling and how they're doing it is their camera angles change so frequently. Like, it's almost unwatchable for me in certain situations, and that's why I haven't been watching it week by week, because I did attempt to do that at one point, and like literally they just change the camera angles like back and forth, like in the middle of all the moves to cover up like anything that looks kind of fake. I don't know if that's the intention of doing that, but it's just to create like more visual movement or whatever. But yeah, I just don't particularly care for that, especially when I'm watching older stuff. The editing is slower and methodical. There are some quick camera movements at some point, but not nearly what it's like watching modern wrestling. AI, is it for me, or or does WWE have way too many lights and screens everywhere and generally get a headache sometimes? And that's the other thing with the camera angles changing so quickly. There are like lights everywhere, and even on the ring, like, come on, man. Like, I got worried for the wrestlers when they fall out of the ring and they're like falling on the sides where those like weird scoreboard light up things are. Yeah, there's just too much. I like the old school ring, and I think the lighting thing in the crowd is kind of neat. It makes it feel more full. But I mean, of course, always gonna prefer the original way of doing things, having an actual crowd there and not lights for a crowd. Buffalo says 80s, 90s, and early 2000s is where it's at. Indeed. I think that's implied with this channel, though. Retro sports gamer. Adam says that the next 7 years, Tom Brady will win the Super Bowl again at age 50. Did he win the Super Bowl? I forgot that was happening. I was in the middle of doing my project for like 8 hours. Something like that. Schmidt says it's unwatchable. They tried to do ECW camera stuff, but do it too much. The interesting thing you say about that is my perspective of watching ECW is like the single fixed camera on the ECW stadium, which it's cool. It's like watching it from the one spot in the crowd. I mean, obviously, the WWF production is going to be better than that, but it's still completely tolerable to watch it from a fixed perspective. It's just not stimulating you constantly. Whiskey Wade tries to get out there, but Dan Hampton says no, no, no. Dikembe Mutombo style. Let's try to do a field goal. Let's do a little one. Yeah. Oh, that looks great. That one's going in. Cheers. Just because you're rich doesn't mean the entire arena has to be decked out in screens, lights, and LED boards. But with that being said, I think the AEW presentation is like horribly lacking in comparison. Like, their solution is to just have basically wrestlers stand around and pretend to be the crowd. I think the LED boards for the ring is stupid. Get rid of that. That would be fine. The lights in the crowd are alright. They are alright. Snap it to a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Oh! How ironic that Tampa Bay win the Super Bowl the same year they're hosting WrestleMania. They're in the same stadium. I don't know, man. Florida is apparently the only safe place in the world to have big events. Smoke says, Tom would be proud that you're playing Tecmo. He would. He would definitely be proud. And I think he should be proud of this victory. We got a 154-yard run by Herschel Walker. Neil Anderson actually had an okay day, but, I won. Whiskey Wade with the 57% completion, 226 yards. No interceptions. That'll probably go up during the year. Anthony Carter, 2 completions. Only 2, because I kept throwing to Jones. 153 yards. Makes it on top, because you know what? He's just that damn good. Okay. Once beat the shit out of this with the Slim Jim. This game? Did you beat this game up with the Slim Jim? Why would you do that? That's a bad boy. Alright. Stepping into the next week. Let's get these Sims going. I didn't see who we were playing. I got some things to update. 1-0. Lumberjack boy. He's your boy. He's the lumberjack boy. He does the lumberjack dance with the lumberjack hands. Are we playing the Falcons or the Raiders? They did the coin toss without me. I'm kind of upset. I did an onside kick. Bad boy. Don't do that. They're doing the Falcons. We're doing them. We're not playing them. We're just doing them. We're going to do those boys right. We're going to show them a good time. And we're going to take them down to Atlantic City. And we're going to spend all the clams on yim yams and flippadoopas. Flippadoopas and yim yams. What the hell am I talking about? Okay. I just clicked off the screen again. We need to have control of the buttons. We need buttons. Only Madden I am good at is Madden 08 on PS2. I'm better at rugby games. Interesting. I've never actually played the rugby games. Are they good? Also very hard to score in NHL games. I have always found that to be true as well. Always have been a arcade guy myself. Prefer NHL hits. Not as hard to score in that game. One-timer baby all day. Buffalo says a dude with the Slim Jim. Oh, you beat a dude up with the Slim Jim. You know, some Slim Jims can be pretty hard. I think you could be arrested for attacking somebody with a deadly weapon. And if hitting them with it doesn't kill them, the taste surely will. What is up, James Bond? We are here playing a season of the Tecmo Super Bowl. How's the chat doing tonight? NHL hits. That leads to an unsubscribe. Oof. Damn, Schmidt. Hit me where it hurts. At the subscriber count. Wanted to get a hockey jersey for Christmas, but the imported ones were over $100. Over $100! For not even a real jersey! Ridiculous. I agree. That is crazy. Hockey jerseys look awesome, though. Yeah, it sucks that you have to import that stuff from the UK. Is hockey big out there? Is there a hockey scene? I know there's a hockey Olympic team. Everyone leaves a like for the return of LJC. Yeah, if you want to do that, drop it down below, guys. Hit the bell, ding my ding dong. All right. James Bond says, I miss the quarantine days. LJC drinking and streaming all the time. Good times. Yeah, we had that weekly thing going on Mondays. We're trying to keep the Monday tradition going. Honestly, the only reason we aren't doing a weekly thing anymore is because I am not trying to make it happen because of the school stuff. I mean, things will change in the future. Once I get settled into a job. A real big boy job with big boy pockets. I want want big boy pockets, don't you? You need to strive for big boy pockets, because I want them too. We all need to strive together for big boy pockets. Speaking of big boy pockets, we just scored a touchdown. First one of the game, showing the Falcons that we're Vikings and they're birds. And birds aren't as strong as Vikings, because birds only weigh like this much. Alright. Knocked him out. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Alright, now I want a gin and tonic. If you know the reference that I just made, drop it in the chat, and we'll see if you're right. I have big boy pockets. This is smoke. Hell yeah, dude. Proud of you. Always proud of you. What is up, Iceberg? Crazy Buffalo says, I was used a Slim Jim to Jim into car breakup. You broke into a car with Slim Jim. I think you believe, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to take a drink. If you're drinking at home, have one too. You right there, drink it. All right. What's happening? I'm just way too much invested in myself over playing the actual game. I think if you could gather one thing from my streams, it's that I'm self-absorbed. The video game does not take some words. Words are hard. Don't talk. Just play. Good boy. Jerseys in America are quite overpriced. At least I have a few of the Belfast Giants jerseys. Belfast Giants. What sport do they play? Sorry, I don't know. I blame America. What is up, Metal Face? You guys got to go to Demon Tap on the weekend sometime so we can meet you. Well, they're not currently open, I think. As far as I know. Or, like, for what we were doing. But yeah, dude. When we start doing the Monday things, or whatever, or have a weekend tournament thing, you should come out. Maybe I'm lucky for the Giants, because I've been to 3 Belfast Giants games, and they've won all 3 of them. Then you need to spend more money so that they can win all of the games ever. And if you don't go to the games, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. But yeah, I know what you're saying. There's weird streaks like that. Maybe you are lucky. These are the kind of things that make people think that the world revolves around them. But really, it revolves around Whiskey Wade. Alright. I think I've ran that play probably a million times. So I'm going to pay attention for a second and get my play guessed. So, we got a big stop here. We're 15 yards from the first down. Man. Big choice to make here. Big choice. Ice hockey. Nice. They play hockey. Sweet. What is the league called? Is it a professional league? Is it watched by a lot or a little? How many people drink there? Can you tell me the standard fluid ounces of the urine in the toilet? I can't always be funny. Hey, I made a mistake by picking a run play and it paid off. That is called big boy pants. Alright. Elite Hockey Ice League. Or Elite Ice Hockey League. Cool. My boy Jones, up here at the top, pulls it down for a big Jage. Wow. Good job, my boy. Alright. Let's get in the end zone. I am really looking forward to when this game starts to get hard. It's good that we're getting this part of it out of the way. You know, I came back, I'm streaming. It's so great. Get to talk to you all. But man, when we get to those deeper weeks, I want that. I want that Super Bowl. I want that undefeated season. Not many can do the undefeated season. You know how hard this game gets when you get to an undefeated season? Getting the undefeated season and the Super Bowl is ridiculous. I need to calm down. I really need to calm down. Okay. I'm good. Alright. Wow. Good work, boys. That was a pathetic sack. Pathetic sack of shit. It interrupted your 20th anniversary season. Man. That's rough. It's good to hear, though, that the Elite Ice Hockey League started in the year 2000. I thought that sports leagues that started that late just got canceled, you know? But that's just me and my slam ball fandom. You guys remember slam ball? Trampoline basketball? So good. But I was mostly talking about the XFL. Was a fan of that. Probably only watched a couple games because honestly I didn't watch a lot of sports, but you know, was excited, liked it. I think The Rock showed up once. Okay. He owned the car anyway. I just turned around and swung it at him. And cut his face open, grabbed his keys, and drove off. Should I call the police? I think I need to call the police. Gotta go record. Here comes the pain. Nice to drop in. Thanks for coming by, Jamie. Good chatting with you always. Always have good things to add. And keep my discussion flowing. Speaking of flowing... Apparently nobody got my Star Wars gangster rap reference earlier. Or if they did, they didn't want to admit it. But you know what? Maybe you don't like Newgrounds, but I do. Spent some time there as a young lad. Oh, come on! I could have done that. I totally made a mistake there. It was my fault. It's all over. Herschel Walker. He's got the ball. He's going down the field. He breaks a tackle. He gets to the 30, the 25, the 20. Oh my God, he picked up a huge first down. Big gainer there. Oh, we're going to go into a big play action pass here. Oh man, look at that. A wide open Anthony Carter. He's going to get it for the end zone. That's another 6 points on the board. CPD can't do shit about what happens in Arizona. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, man. You can slam Slim Jims into people's face. It's alright. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it at all. It's Smoke says, I've been playing a season with the Cowboys on stream here lately. How's that season been going for you? I saw you post the video links in our Discord. I also saw that you re-invited me to the Discord I was already a part of. But, I haven't had a chance to watch the, Cowboy season, videos that you've been doing. It's been Project Week. Project Week. So exciting. Gotta love it. I know I have. I've been staring at a computer screen. Sometimes literally tearing hair out of my head. Sometimes questioning whether it's all worth it. It's alright. Iceberg says, I remember someone literally breaking their ankles off at the joints. I think that happened on, like, the opening kickoff, didn't it? For XFL. They did that stupid... Well, it was the coin flip thing. They would put the ball at center field, and then we'd have one guy over at the 40-yard line and the other guy at the other 40-yard line, and then they put the ball down, and they'd have them run, and they'd grab the ball, and whoever got the ball won the coin flip. Really cool. Really cool. Love it. I don't remember if they stopped it right after that, or if they kept it going. I don't know. Also, glad to see you well again. Thanks, man. Glad to see that you're streaming again. If you haven't seen Infamous Smoke stream, you should check them out. If you don't know how to find them, you post links on our Discord channel. If you're not on our Discord channel, well, I don't know what to do for you. I created a new role in the Discord channel. It's called Retro Maniac. If you want to be a part of the Retro Maniac role, which doesn't actually do anything, just gives you a nice little red name, let me know and I'll pop that on for you. For people that I thought of, I gave them that thing already, and they're already living up the benefits of red. The red benefits. Sounds like communism is propaganda or something. Alright. Can't figure out why fumbles happen on Tecmo. That's because they just happen. They happen when they want to. It seems like when you put up a struggle and tap, they happen more frequently, but that might be in my head. I'm sure there is, like, literally articles written by Brewdog of all of the, or blog posts, rather, of, like, all of the mechanics of the game, the code. Yeah, didn't mean to hit the wrong... Ah, gotcha. You know, it happens. I just thought it was funny. I thought maybe you, like, started another one. You know, the funny thing about Discords is, like, there's so many of them. You might not even remember that you're in one that you made. I've made many of them. Yes! Such a good song. Almost done with that drink. Gonna have to get another one for the third game. Thinking of stopping after the third game. It seems like a good stopping point. We'll see. I know I always say stuff like that, and then I just keep going. Like I break off the 40-yard run with Emmett, and boom, fumble. I'm sure it has something to do with his ball control and the hitting power of the guy coming at you. And how many times you've tapped the button. I don't know. Big interception there. See, like, the calculation for that has something to do with pass control and the reception rate of the receiver at the moment, and the fact that I had two guys there. So our interception rates go into a formula with all of that into consideration. If there's a third guy there, that doesn't count. It's only up to two guys that it goes in, and that's why we picked off the ball there. So I'm sure there's some type of weird calculation for fumbling as well. Crazy Buffalo says, I had to buy a new Slim Jim at the 99-cent store because I bent the Slim Jim on the dude's face. Man. So disappointing that you had to buy a new Slim Jim because you jacked the dude's car with the Slim Jim, dude. Wouldn't mind a red name. Yeah, dude. Are you in the Discord channel? I can't remember. I might have already given it to you. If I saw your name in the Discord channel, I probably gave it to you. I don't know how to pronounce that. I've never played Tecmo Bowl. I'm missing out on life, aren't I? This is definitely the one that you would want to play. Tecmo Super Bowl. I mean, it's a fantastic football game, even considering its vintage. It still holds up to this day. There are things that you can improve through emulation, but if you notice, the sprites like flicker on the screen. It's because there's like a programming thing that happens to allow 11 players on the screen for each team. So it's like completely manipulating the game, but with like emulation, you can get rid of that. But I left it on. Why? Because I honestly forgot about it. Because I like it. It makes me feel special. And like I'm actually playing an NES. Oh, big sack there. Oh, yeah. What's up, Magitech Omega? Hugh Millen. Only a mild step down. Hugh Millen. Who is Hugh Millen? I'm sure it's somebody in the game. I'm sure it's referencing something I've said, and I should know what the hell you're talking about. But I am a fool. I am a damn fool! Okay. If you had to take a drink every time I said during the stream, you would be dead. So play along at home and try to die by drinking alcohol with your face. 35-0 in this fourth quarter. Let's just try to do something fun here. You want to have fun? Let's try to do something fun. I'm gonna run all the way back. I'm gonna get stopped at the 50 because I suck. Alright. Cool. Let's just run out another victory. Week 2 goes down in the books. Wow. Gonna change the overlay real quick. We gotta mark that up there. We gotta make ourselves feel special. Yes. 2-0. Week 2 is in the books. So great. We got 2 games under our belt. Wow. So special. Okay. Nope, just clouds and clicking shit. Didn't mean to. The cloud. The cloud. Gotcha, man. Also, I've been playing Tecmo Bowl 2 and 3 on the Super Nintendo. Have still not played a lot of those. I was mostly drunk when people were playing them on the SNES NES Opens. Mondays, months ago, very, very long time ago at this point in my mind. Magitech Omega says, yeah, I hopped in the scene, having only been exposed to this game in '06 in high school by a buddy. I didn't come back to it until years later, and now in my 3rd season of an amateur circuit. Within the community, I go by Extra Sharp Cheddar, though. I'm pretty sure I've met you, and I don't remember. Your name is not coming to me right now. But yeah, Crazy Buffalo says, I had made a new Discord because I forgot my password, and when I remembered it, I deleted the old one, I think. It was the new one. So we got through week 2, and, well, the last of my drink is right here, and I'm going to pee, grab another beverage, and we're going to get on with week 3. But in the meantime, we are going to go up to a commercial break. If you guys remember these, oh yeah, I do.
If you really want to get into the game, get Tengen RBI Baseball. The only video game licensed by the Major League Baseball Players Association for your Nintendo. It's you and the pros. For Roger Clemens Jr. Flash Vince Coleman the steal sign. Let him swing for the fences. It's going, go! RBI Baseball, the one the pros pitch.
Minnesota Twins Brad Radke. Last season he struck out 75 batters and gave up 32 home runs. All new stats, all 28 ballparks. Sega Sports World Series Baseball 2. Authentic as Wrigley, real as Radke.
A long time ago, someone said, I'm better than you. The fearless face off. They charge headlong into the crease, into boards, into history. Fiery tempers spill across frozen tundra. Players get faster, more aggressive, less polite. A frenzied dash for a cup, where keepers are unconscious, forwards are psychic, and hats are for tricks. Human sacrifice in the name of Lord Stanley. And into center ice, it's carved, I'm better than you, and I can prove it. NHL 97, if it's in the game, EA Sports, it's in the game.
You know, ever since college, me and my brother Devon have had a real problem showing mercy. Back then, we showed no mercy in the classroom. And now, the Dudley boys show no mercy in the ring. So when THQ asked us to be the No Mercy spokesman, we naturally agreed.
Wage war in all new backstage areas, perform vicious double team moves, and show no mercy in the high-flying ladder match. WWF No Mercy for Nintendo 64. It doesn't get any badder than this. Rated T for teen.
Joe, what do you see?
Reggie White.
This year, we at Sega Sports really studied the players.
Reggie White.
We learned some interesting things.
Reggie White.
Which we used to create a new passing game, Speed Burst, and customized playbooks. To give you something that's not just an old coach's game. So, how far did we go to understand the players? Maybe too far. NFL Football 94 starring Joe Montana. Real teams, real players from Sega Sports. Now, what do you see?
Wasn't that a great commercial? Oh, I'm so glad you guys sat through that. If you were at Midwest Tecmo, I was the guy who played Fulcher in... No, I wasn't at that. Yeah. I think I've watched you on stream, though, before. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Why can't they make interesting advertisements like these anymore? I mean, they just have completely changed the way that they do everything now. I feel like it's not nearly as interesting. I should have simmed this season. Oh well. It's not that big of a deal. Tecmo does a bang-up job with that pretty quick. So we're 2-0 going into week 3 here. Didn't check to see who I'm playing against, so I'm going to have to update that when it comes up. Excuse me. Not my first choice, but it's what is in the fridge. Anti-Hero by Revolution Brewing Company here in Chicago, Illinois on Milwaukee Avenue. They have some good beers. My favorite beer from there is called Sun Crusher. That's where it's at. It's like if you've ever had Gumball Head from Three Floyds, it's kind of like that. If you're not from the Midwest, you don't know what I'm talking about, but it's great. This beer is not like that. This is an IPA that I'm not particularly fond on. So we're playing against the best team in the game in the third week of the season. Kind of disappointing because they're not going to be much of a challenge. Hopefully they're better than I want them to be. Crazy Buffalo says, if anyone wanted to add the Discord, the number is 4837. I'm assuming it's Chief Crazy Buffalo hashtag 4837. Yeah, dude. Mexico Mega says, nice, I actually just had Valkyrie Hero from Revolution tonight. I haven't had that one. How's that? I dig them. They're good. They're like, basically, the thing I don't like about Anti-Hero is, this is gonna sound hipster to me, but you can go to any like little bar in Chicago or around Chicago, even the suburbs, and their like craft beer that they have on tap is always going to be Anti-Hero, because I mean, like, the Revolution's like the biggest brewing company probably in Chicago, followed by like Lagunitas. She's good, has rye character. I wish I had more to say about this beer than just, it's an IPA. Let's see what they have to say about it. An American Hop Assault. Yes, very hoppy. Just imagine sucking on a pine cone, and that's what this tastes like. Yeah, they got nothing else on the can. I guess they were just assuming you already opened it. You're going to drink the damn thing, so shut up. All right. It's like around here you will see a ton of Rheingest Truth. They have that like skull as their logo. I feel like I might have seen that if that's what it is. All right, 49ers have the ball after my kickoff. Wait, I scored. What? I have mindlessly played so many games, and so many Tecmo games in particular, because of going to Demon Tap every week, drinking. The computer is just like the complete pushover where I literally don't have to pay attention at all. And suddenly I have 7 points on the board. I don't even know. I could not tell you. I was so engaged in what we were talking about that I just had no idea I was even playing yet. Alright. Yeah, it's the biggest craft brewery in Cincinnati. They went with that, and I called an anti-sellout move. The owner wanted to get into weed, so instead of selling to someone like Anheuser-Busch, they sold out to the employees. That's pretty dope. No pun intended. That's just one of those default phrases that I drop onto. But, yeah. That's cool, man. I think 312 is a beer like that here in Chicago. Actually, no, they're a little different. 312 in Chicago is like Goose Island employees that wanted to brew a beer in their free time, something like that. I've had it. It's pretty good. But, you know, it's like one of those mass market beers. Okay, so yeah, I have seen that beer before. I've never drank it myself. Or I have, didn't remember. My cousin Sean, he is married to a family that owns liquor stores. I don't know if I should say that, but we'll just say that vaguely then. And he always has a ton of beers, like a ton of random craft beers at his house because of this. And I have probably drank that, picked it up, drank the entire thing, and never paid attention to what it actually was, except maybe I did, and I was on a stream or something, and I was like, oh, this is the can of the beer I'm drinking, and then I forgot. Because that's what I do. That is what I do. Just like I got scored on, and I don't remember that happening. But we just picked up the first down. We're going to the second quarter. Let's make sure that we stay on top of the 49ers here, because maybe this is when the difficulty starts to increase slightly. I am bad at this game. I could lose this game. That's going to be the interesting part of this. I am by no means a competitive Tecmo player. I can be, but God, my attention span is probably the worst thing on the planet. I want to put this beer in my mouth. That's why I'm holding it like this, not because I'm trying to cheers to me sucking at Tecmo. All right, cool. Great. We're going to continue on playing the game, and we are going to pay attention for a second. If I don't hit your comment up with my voice, it's because I want to win. I have to click on this stupid screen. I hate emulators. Emulators suck. Should have just set up my NES. Yeah, that would have been too much work. But I'm still angry. Jones, wide open! What was I worried about? I was worried about fumbling right there. That was the main thing I was worried about. So let's get these points on the board before we stop paying attention. Benny busting up the middle. Gets shut down. I mean, 7 yards isn't a shutdown, but I'm still upset about it. Guess play on a really bad play to pick. I wasn't really thinking about which buttons I was hitting. That time I looked at a play and I just pressed the buttons. Didn't think about whether or not the situation was good for it. But you know what? It's going to work out because I have some skill. Some skill is inside of me, and I am working through the moment to moment and getting the ball into the end zone. We're going to get Whiskey Wade his third touchdown of the season. That's the only thing that I've actually paid attention to is when I've scrambled into the end zone. Apparently, all of the other stuff has just been nothing. I have to be conscious to be paying attention to scramble into the end zone. I'm going to shut up. Okay. Crazy Buffalo says, Barrow Brewing Company in Tucson makes some fire-ass beer. And the thing that sucks about these craft brewing companies is, like, they're not going to hit the whole United States. So it's like, there's probably some, like, really good beers out there that you're just never going to have because you're not going to travel all the states unless you do. And then you also have to go to all the brewing companies. So, man, if ever in Arizona, I'll try to seek out that beer. Truth is more on the earthy side as far as IPAs go. I like it, but Cincinnati is filled with plenty of better, easy-to-access IPAs when in the area. Silly dilly. Silly dilly! I ate some tacos before I joined the chat. Man, I should have eaten before I started the stream. But I had the motivation, and I was not about to let that pass me up. Because I could have streamed yesterday, but I didn't have the motivation. And then I started talking to friends. I've actually been playing Halo the Master Chief Collection on PC because Game Pass Ultimate is only $1 for 3 months. Yeah, that's right. $1 for 3 months. And then you can turn off auto pay. So you don't just get billed at the end of the 3 months. You just get like 100 games plus for $1 for 3 months. And man, Halo's just. And if you're actually interested in that, you may or may not be seeing Halo on the stream sometime soon. It's not Griffball. If you're thinking Griffball, no, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna do something more sporty than Griffball. Just gonna leave that tease there. If anybody actually cares, let me know in the chat. I'm sure you guys will watch me anyway, because I appreciate that. I like that you guys show up and chat with me and talk about how you ate tacos before the stream. Makes me wish I had tacos. But now it's 1:13 in the morning, and I would have to make the tacos myself. And that sounds not actually that hard. Maybe I'll make tacos after the stream. We'll see. We'll see how many of these anti-heroes I have. There's another one after this. There's another one that came from my... shut up. Alright. We've hit halftime. I don't know what the score is, but... Hey. Coffer's kicking it off. We're up. Nice. I guess I stopped them there. I swear, if anybody's actually, like, interested in... My boy. My fucking boy! It's fine. It's fine. Clarkson, excellent. He's ready. He's been waiting for this moment. Oh god, I'm putting Clark everywhere because I'm not pressing the right buttons. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, if there were enough people that were interested and they had the Master Chief Collection on PC and they wanted to play Halo, I would play Halo. I love playing multiplayer Halo. Maybe I just like spacemen. Space. Got it. Dude. Who knows? Clark, inexcellent! Having his big day. The day in the sun. Let's go another run 3. Watch Clark bust down the field with his 44 maximum speed and excellent. I ran backwards. That was my fault. It's not a reflection on you, Clark. Heisberg says I don't like Halo at all. Man, why? I understand not liking Call of Duty, but why Halo? If you say Halo 5, you're right. That's the reason. You prefer Killzone. Of course you do, Buffalo. Because you're a proper PlayStation gamer, and just, by golly gee, you're right. You're right! Okay. I don't know play I picked. But you know what? Whiskey Wade's gonna touch the end zone for the 4th time this season. Ah. 21-7 up on the 49ers in the 3rd week of the Tecmo Super Bowl season. I don't think I'm going to stop after this game. See a Discord notification. I'm going to check that. And then we'll see what happens after that. No! I made it dumb! Oh, Iceberg says, I would play Call of Duty, but really zombies. I don't care for the online multiplayer modes in those games. See, the thing is, playing online multiplayer is different than playing multiplayer with friends or people you know, which you know me. It would be different. It would be fun. It would be fun. Like, I think it would be great to get, like, 8 people and play a fucking capture the flag or fucking stop swearing, bad boy. Don't do that. Dirty mouth. No excuse. I misquoted that song. You, John Taylor. Yeah, but anyway, back to Halo. Halo's fun. There is a mode in Halo that is similar to the zombies mode. I do like the zombies mode in Call of Duty. I haven't played it since, I think I played Black Ops once. That was fun. I played the original World at War one a few times. I didn't own that game. That's the thing with me. I don't like playing with random people. I think I could get something with my anxiety, but I never go out of my way to play online unless it's with friends. Yeah, I mean, I completely agree with you. I mean, honestly, if you want to get down to the nitty-gritty, one of the reasons why I don't actually do more like let's play with the viewer type thing is just I have crippling anxiety, and unless I'm drinking, I don't know how to talk to people, so I am totally with you on that. But, if I set up an event like that, I would probably be drinking so that I would be able to do it. But anyway, yeah. I think any video game is, even if it's a bad one, is going to be so much better because you are playing with friends. We're just going to do this. We're going to change the season by putting Carter in the default spot that I throw to. And because this play is built around having Carter in this spot. If I actually had the capacity to get angry, I would have actually thrown it. But I don't have that. I'm a very gentle giant. Even though I'm not tall. And apparently I'm shrinking. Went to the doctor's office and I'm like an inch or two shorter than I remember being. Which is fine, because a lot of my friends are shorter than me. Pays to grow up in an area where all of your friends are Hispanic because they're shorter than you. Just take that how you want. Doesn't really mean anything other than the fact that I'm taller than all my friends. I miss my friends. Okay, back to the game. 21-14. Don't know what quarter it is. Just guess their play after an interception. I remember that interception. That one hurt. That one hurt. Studwell. That's who I picked. I'm gonna go defend the ball. Yeah, that's right, Taylor. You can't even touch that ball because you just suck. Balls.
Ready, down, put.
And in the fourth quarter, we have a minute left. This one's close, huh? I mean, it's not close because I felt like I've had control most of the game. But, like... I told you Whiskey Wade was going to throw some interceptions. It makes sense that it's against the Niners. Just going to go back here. Stop Craig. After the clock drops, goes out, ends, expires. That's the word. We take our third victory of the season. Let's get that sweet, sweet victory up here and mark it up on the chalkboard. We got the physical chalkboard that I'm writing on. Here's my hand. It's on the chalkboard. It writes... Oh, that's not the button. Don't hit that one. Oh, God. Everything's breaking. No. Alright, we're 3-0 after week 3. And, that's to be expected from what I understand. Scaling and whatnot. Yeah, so Whiskey Wade threw 3 interceptions in that game. Had a crappy day, 146 yards. Jesse Clark passed up Herschel Walker, though. And looks like Hasten Jones still squeaked out with the 64 yards, even though Anthony Carter got moved to a spot. The season's about to start changing, okay? Everything's going to change. This is all different. Gonna quickly check what this Discord notification is. Just respond to it. Alright, I'm going to play one more game. I'm having fun. Crazy Buffalo says, once I get my PC, I will start streaming. Hell yeah, dude. People are going to want to hear your stories in real time. And I will make my best attempt to try to watch. Hopefully you get your PC after I'm done with these classes, because that's when I'll have time, I think. I think after I get a real job, I'll have time again. Because working on coding stuff every day for many hours, every day, while procrastinating, needing to work on things every day, even on the weekends. Like, literally right now I have like 4 things open. That's just 4, like, coding project thingy bobs open. It's rough. It's rough. But thank you for listening. You guys are my therapy, apparently. Don't want to pay for those therapists anymore. She swindled me in high school, or my mother more like. Thanks, Mom. Anyway, we're going to bring it out here in week 4. This will be the last game we will play tonight. And I'll pick the season back up. This one's not going to be dead. If someone at the end of this game could please try to remind me, create a save state. You know what? I'm going to, just in case, now I'm thinking of it, create a save state. Alright, we did it. Someone please remind me at the end of the game to create a save state. Magitech Omega says plus. Plus is in the chat if... I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Magitech. Handoff up the middle. Hillard. Oh, we're playing against the Saints. We need to change that. Continuity or something. I mean, if somebody new came to the stream right now and they saw this helmet and they were like, hey, that's the wrong helmet. Oh, no. Now I've done it. I've buggered it all. There we go. Oh, gotta click back on the stupid screen because it's not a fucking real controller. Fuck you, emulator. Really shouldn't have taken that CRT down. Brings new meaning to ain'ts! Oh god, what am I doing? Okay, we're playing a game. Man, seems like you guys are prepared for the Twitch thing if I start streaming on Twitch to drop whatever emotes I say in the chat, because apparently you guys like pluses. I realize only one person said plus in the chat, but if you're paying attention, put a plus in the chat. If you're just lurking, thank you for lurking, but if you're paying attention, put a plus in the chat, and then I'll know, because I don't have the watch count up, how many people are watching, because I feel like I pay attention to that too much. And I feel like, you know, I'm just flowing my thoughts out there, you know? My excellent boy, Jesse Clark, no! We got our PogChamp JC Jones in the chat. Oh, thank you for popping in. Letting us know that we're real special out here in the world. Oh, God, Alfred Anderson in bad condition. You know what? Instead of making things make sense, I'm just going to put Alfred Anderson everywhere. And we're going to give him his moment in the sun. I guarantee you, Alfred Anderson, third string running back on the Minnesota Vikings from 1991, probably didn't have very many moments in the sun. Alfred, this one's for you. Let's do it. This whole drive is Alfred. 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 All right, that was good. 9 yards. 9 yards. Good, 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 good. All right. This is the play that I like to call the Bo play. But now it's the Alfred play. All right, Alfred gets the first down. Good, good, good. All right. Yeah. We'll toss it up top. Give Alfred the ball. Feed Alfred. Feed Alfred. Okay. That wasn't super great, but you know what? We're gonna do a sneaky one. We're gonna do a super sneaky one. Oh God, we can't give it to Alfred. We're just gonna throw up the ante. I'm sorry, Alfred. You might get upstaged by the star player. But you know, next drive. Next drive is Alfred's drive. It's not this one. It's the next one, and we're gonna do it for Alfred. We're doing it for Alfred. Oh dang! I didn't know you guys streamed on Twitch. We actually have a Twitch thing. I wasn't talking about the Retro Sports Gamer channel. I was actually talking about the channel that I am going to do that is going to replace the Lumberjack Cracks channel. I know some of you have asked if I was ever going to go back to that. I probably aren't going to. I'm not going to go back to the YouTube channel for the Lumberjack Cracks, but there will be a Twitch channel that I'm going to replace it with. I'm not going to say the name of that channel. And when I'm ready to do that, which will be after I'm done with this coding program, I'm not going to announce it on this channel. I'm just going to ask the people that want to watch to message me on Discord, and I will send them the channel. name, and then or the link or whatever. If you're familiar with me, you'll know why I'm doing that. If not, that's, you know, JC spelled pwog wrong. You gotta put the pwog in there. I put a divide in the chat. Don't divide the chat. The chat needs to stay together. Whew. I forgot to give this one to Alfred. I think they guessed this play. They look pretty juiced. Alright. What is happening? Steve? Steve Jordan? No! My boy! My tight end that I always remembered your name. Never forgot. Steve. No, why? Why would you have your death? Oh, sorry, not your death. Oh, Chris Carter. This is not the same Chris Carter. I'm pretty sure I've verified that. That it is number 80. Can somebody verify with me if this is the Chris Carter? Like the Chris Carter. I mean, he's got 80. Well, we got Chris Carter running up at whatever. All right. What was this guy's name? Alfred. The drive of Alfred. All right. Alfred lost a yard. It's fine. You were going to have your moment in the sun. You were going to keep pressing on, keep on keeping on. We're going to get you the yards that you deserve. We're just going to work through all your plays. Yeah, we're going that way. Yeah, Alfred. Okay. No, it's Randy Mosa. Is that like a... It is the same. He was a rookie. Okay, so it is Chris Carter. I could have sworn that somebody told me at one point that that wasn't him. But it is the correct number, and you are now telling me that it is him. And excellent. He almost looks like the player that he should be. Alright. Alfred. Let's go. Alfred Anderson. No. He fumbled the friggin'... It's fine. It's fine, Alfred. You know, we expect better things of you, but maybe that's our fault, not yours. Shit! Alfred, it looks like your drives are just Anthony Carter's drives. I think Anthony Carter... After looking it up, I stand corrected. He was in his 5th year. This would be his 2nd season with the Vikings. He didn't hit his stride yet, though. Okay, so it is him. Yeah, I mean, 5 years and he didn't hit his stride yet. That's crazy. Because, he turned out to be a fantastic player. Oh, I bollocksed it. Millard! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Browner all day. Headphones are not staying on my head. Okay. Whiskey Wade throws it up to Chris Carter at tight end. No good. Okay. I'm feeling Alfred. 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 Am I the only person that remembers Randy Mosa? See, I still feel like you're making a joke. It's like, can I drink a Randy Mosin? I've already made that joke, so it's not that funny. But it's still funny to me. Does that mean I'm not funny? Nah. That can't be it. What it does mean is, it's your boy Chris Carter up in the middle of the field. Puts out the pass! It was halftime. Clock 'em. Game awareness low. Bad. Bad. And another one gone, and another one gone, and another one bites dust. Hey, get another beer, another one bites dust. Thank you, Freddy. That one's for you. Hey, Freddy. No, he played 12 season for 7 of the Cardinals, of the 5th for the Giants. You are totally trying to break my brain. I think I said those words correctly. You know me too well. You know how to break me. But boy, I'll tell you. You, the microphone. You won't fool me. I'm smart boy. I use intelligence to masquerade as a personality. But not really. I'm an idiot. Ah! Let's actually pick the guy that I should be picking. Browner. How about that? Anybody else frustrated that I wasn't picking Browner this entire time? No. No one cares. Damn, Matt can't English. It's true. No, he played 12 seasons for 7 of the Cardinals for the 5th of 5. I tried to prove you wrong, and I couldn't. Isn't that part of the charm? Don't you find me charming? I know I do. I spend many hours staring into the mirror, speaking these same... No, I don't like it. Too many S's. Words are hard. Screw you and words. No good. The Saints are no good. No bueno. Okay. Like somebody's dad that's proud that they know the word good in Spanish. That's bueno, kid. Hey. That's no bueno, kid. Bad. Bad boy. Okay. I picked a run play when I meant to pick a pass play again because of the stupid... And then I didn't know which one it was. I assumed it was that one, and I ran straight into the line and lost that play, but it doesn't matter. Because we got our boy, Whiskey. Oh, God. That was a sack. There's only one thing we can do in situations like that, and it's go to our boy Alfred. His moment in the sun. Alfred, it's your moment in the sun. You're gonna... Oh. He's down already. Alfred, it's your moment in the sun. You're gonna take the ball and you're gonna run, run, run. Turnover on downs. Okay. Alright, Alfred. I see you. Someone's gonna come into the chat and tell me Alfred Anderson was actually a really good running back. This is just his rookie year. Chris Carter. Nothing. Nada. Jack all. Alfred, your moment in the sun. Take the ball and run, run, run. I didn't think you'd get this far, so I'm gonna keep going in this song. Wow, that was decent. But you didn't get a touchdown. No touchdown. Alfred! Your moment in the sun. You got. Get the ball and run, run, run. Get into the end zone because you're number one. Alfred. All right, 21-7. We're doing pretty good against the Saints, and I can see the difficulty getting a little bit harder in the fourth week, but I don't think it's that much. So I would say probably by like week 8, that's when it should be crazy. Magic Omega says, nah, just a running back without any nobility. This was his last year. Oh, I mean, 8 years isn't a bad career length. He just didn't really do all that much, except just now. He just scored a touchdown in his moment in the sun. Hip, hip. Incomplete pass there. And another incomplete pass. And first down. All right. Saints going for it on 4th down. If you were the computer, what play would you pick? Okay, so you have 6 yards till your first down. There's a minute and 30 seconds left. You were down by 2 touchdowns. I don't know what the programming says, but I would probably pick, if I were the computer, not me, because I would be trying to trick my opponent, but I would say pass 4. So let's see what happens. No, they ran it. They ran the ball. They got the first down, but they ran the ball. You're not gonna. I mean, obviously the AI is not paying attention to the clock. But boy, gee, oh golly, heck. That was some... I blew it. I blew that dive. I thought I was going to be cool. Now Dano Dude is running up on me. And we stopped him. Corey Thomas for a big QB sack.
Ready, down, put.
Alfred, your moment in the sun. 96 yards and you had fun. Alright, we picked up another win here. Week 4 went well. You know what? I'm really honestly not ready to call it quits on this. So I think I'm gonna play one more game, but because I've been drinking, I'm gonna have to take a potty break. And if you guys are out there, I don't know if you guys are at this point, but honestly, I'm having fun. I'm liking to talk to myself a lot. So I'm gonna throw up another commercial break. If you guys are in the chat, put some plus signs. Let's see those plus signs. Let me know that you were out there. We're gonna put up this commercial break while I use the bathroom. We're gonna get our 5th and final game of the night in week 5 coming on strong, boy.
I've been making more comparisons between Mattel Electronics and television and Atari. Different games, but the same results. Look at Atari basketball. And in television. I think in television plays much more like real basketball. Here's Atari soccer. And in television. Again, I find in television more sophisticated and lifelike. If you try them both, I think you'll find the clear winner is in television from Mattel Electronics.
Okay, I got the ring. Finals MVP. I'm the man now. Who wants some of that? Bring it.
Meet Cyber Jordan and his backboard banging, retina burning Dr. Kaboom Air War Goliaths. NBA Live 2000. Big air, big hair. EA Sports. It's in the game.
NBA Jam Extreme. Looks real. Feels real. Plays a whole lot better. NBA Jam Extreme. From a...
Giving NFL Game Day 99 better graphics and gameplay was easy. The hard part was deciding between all the new end zone celebrations. That's nice. Looking good, Terrell. No! I ain't dead! It's fine. Less is more, but hey, when the results are getting this real, it's worth the trouble.
Stop that, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
PlayStation.
How about those commercials, am I right? Oh boy. Advertisements. I don't know what was happening. The thing that sucks is when I play those, I can't actually hear them. And that's a lot of it. So you see these like crazy images on the screen, you're like, what the hell? So yeah. I've only watched some of those. Because I've only seen it from like the beginning, so. Yeah. We're playing the Broncos this time in week 5 here. We're gonna get this one going for you. It's gonna be great. Crazy. Magitech Obega says, selling it, man. Thank you. We're gonna sell all the things. We're gonna make money tonight. We gotta get the big money. That's why we're all gonna go to Atlantic City together. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be so many poker chips you don't know where to stick it. Stick them in your pants. Big boy pockets. Back to the big boy pockets. Everybody loves big boys. God, click on the fucking emulator. God. Okay. Cool. Randy Mosa was a quarterback. He won a Super Bowl with St. Louis Cardinals versus the Arizona Firebirds back in the 90s. I know one of those isn't real. Don't lie to me. Okay. Whiskey Wade. Kicking off. We didn't get any of our boys back. Alfred Anderson's Moment in the Sun is going to continue, and we're going to hit it up with this opening drive. We're not going to sing his theme song, though. Yes! Alfred! Let's actually check what condition he's in. If I know how to hit the right button instead of start. Alfred Anderson in bad condition. What are we working with? We got a 25 speed, 25 hitting power? Well, terrible. Oh, Whiskey Wade is actually faster than our running back right now. So sweet. Fenny, in good condition. Not really much faster. Kind of a slow boy. Slow boy. We could move him, but we're not going to do that because it's Alfred Anderson's Moment in the Sun. And not yours. Not your grandmother's pants. No, it was legit. The infamous 2-yard, too far game. What? Get the fuck out of here. I have no idea. You guys are conspiring against me, and I don't like it. I'm easily confused when it comes to sports and words. And you were using both of those against me. Written language is hard. I am probably the worst coder you know because I am dyslexic. It's very hard to find typos when you're dyslexic. We lost the ball yardage. So, normally you'd want to set yourself up in a situation to be better than the drive that you just had that was shit. But you know what? What we're going to do is we're going to trick them. We're going to make them think we're going to run the ball with our boy Alfred Anderson. But actually, we're going to throw it up to our main man, Anthony Carter. And I keep doing that. Stop it! Okay. They seem to be on to our idea here. But he's Anthony Carter, so... Touchdown week 5. That's how we do it. That's not how the song goes. Fuck, did I cross into an alternate timeline? The Firebird beat the Cardinals? What are you guys? Stop it. Don't. Phoenix? Are Cardinals and Firebirds? I mean, why is it a Firebird? Why can't they just say Phoenix? Although my dad, when I was a child, had a Firebird, and I thought it was a really cool car. It had like one of those, on the back window it had those like, it's like those shutters, kind of. It was really cool. And I'd only ever sat in the back seat of it because by the time I could sit in the front seat, he sold it. I was actually there the day he sold it. I think it was before one of my floor hockey games, or maybe it wasn't before one of them. It just happened to be he sold it near one of my floor hockey, or where the floor hockey league was. I don't know, but Alfred Anderson, Moment in the Sun. He's gonna take the ball and he's gonna run. All right. Everybody didn't see this coming, but I play action. It's time, boys. Run 3. Alfred, it's a moment in the sun. He's gonna take the ball. Oh, wait, I didn't give him the ball yet. He's gonna take the ball and he's gonna get a tackle. Alright. Alright, we're not gonna blow this game because we've been drinking. No. We're gonna win this game. I hope you guys have been drinking too, because I just implied way too much. And if you're watching... Actually, one of the things I've always been kind of curious about... Do people actually see that I've streamed and then watch all the way to the end? I doubt that. I sincerely doubt it. But if you have watched this in a back catalog, saw that I streamed, got to this point, heard me start talking right now, leave a comment on this video. Tell me that you were one of those people that have watched this video to this point. I don't care if you've already started watching the stream at some point and you're like, I want to see what LJC is doing. I just want to know, did you get to this point? And you people that are here right now don't count. Anybody that has watched this in playback, just let me know in the comments if you've gotten to this point. You don't have to watch it from the beginning. I don't really care about that part. Because obviously you have only had to have come to this 30 seconds where I've been mindlessly babbling. But anyway, on to the game. 7-7. Latrell Sprewell has the ball. We took him down. So it's the computer. They have some garbage plays. And I'm a garbage play picker. No! 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 Let's call a team in Arizona. Let's call in Phoenix, Arizona. Arizona, Phoenix. Why haven't they done it? It's so obvious. It wouldn't confuse anybody. It wouldn't not show up in a Google search. I'm pissed. I'm just throwing them to wherever. Okay, what play should I pick here? Do you know what play I should pick? The one that I have in here for fun. Do you know what play that is? It's this one. It's this play. It's the fun play. It's the one that I always like to use against inexperienced players. It was my favorite to never touch and then suddenly use it. And then Anthony Carter does that. He scores a freaking touchdown. So good. So good. Week 5 computer, Scrub Lord. We're gonna beat them. We're gonna beat the Scrub Lord. We're gonna be number 1. You will witness greatness. Right here. We're gonna go 16-0 in the season. And there's no one that's gonna stop us. No one. Not even you. If you're in the chat and you think you can beat me, put a plus in the chat. That's my thing now, apparently. Thank you, Magitech Omega, for introducing the plus sign to the chat. Tie football game. I keep defaulting to Millard, which is not the optimal pick, but think it's just kind of one of those picks where I would cycle automatically. But am I in the timeline that the Firebirds just won the 5th Super Bowl in a row last year and plus. You know, it really depends on what you want. Do you want to be in that reality? Because I will totally support you if you want to think that the Firebirds are in their 5th Super Bowl win with their fucking Playgirl model Tom Brady as their quarterback. Yes! Clock awareness. Alright, so in this situation, I was thinking, we have to get the ball in the end zone, which is that way for us, not this way. So we're gonna use a play that they'll never expect. The fun play, because football can be fun. Whiskey Wade hitting up week 5. Throwing it to Anthony Gada. Hey. Yeah. I really want to know what the programming logic is for these halftime shows, because it's exhilarating. You'd never know what you're going to get, and sometimes you get what we just got, which is the double excitement.
Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put. Ready, down, put.
You know, so I stopped talking what I was thinking in my head, but I'll share it with you now. So I went on this tangent where I was thinking about what it would be like to be the guy in Japan creating in 1990, 1991, whenever he was working on this, thinking, what does a halftime show look like at your average football game? And then, like, deciding what's gonna go in there, and then being the guy that, like, has to draw out the bodacious babe. And it's like, given Tecmo's history with video game cutscenes, did they just have one guy that was just making the video game cutscenes? Like, hey, I know how to draw this babe in, like, as little of fidelity as possible, and I could do it for you. I am just that damn good. I don't know. These are the things that keep me up at night. Crazy Buffalo says Aaron Rodgers is the QB for Larry Fitzgerald, and Megatron are wars. Why are you doing this to me? War want timeline. Am I in the mat? Iceberg says, I just made an amazing catfish sandwich. Is good. Plus. Hell yeah, man. Dude, fish is good. I have fish like every day. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. Been on a salmon kick. Good stuff. Crazy Buffalo says, Matt, sit yo ass. It actually says sit your ass. And somehow I said yo. Yo. You guys ready? Alfred's moment in the sun shut down quickly. No more fun for him. I don't think I pick this play very often. Whiskey Wade showing up at Alfred. Guess play quickly tossed off to Anthony Carter. It is what it is. Success. That's what it is, boys. Anthony Carter comes back to the ball on another guess play. Third guess play in a row. Third pass to Anthony Carter. JJ pulls it down. Oh my god. What an incredible athlete. Handoff to our boy, Alfred Anderson. Crazy Buffalo puts an anus in the chat. I think, or is that supposed to be a penis? I can't tell. Let me know if that's supposed to be an anus or a penis. Those are characters that I don't know what you're trying to convey. Sometimes you just say things and then you sit back and think about what you just said and you realize that you said, is that an anus or a penis? Let me know. This is my life, what I said before. Apparently I'm singing Stained all of a sudden. This is why I should stop streaming after this. These anti-heroes have actually been going down pretty well. If you have a chance to drink one yourself, try it. It's good. It's good stuff. Oh man, the Broncos are gunning for my gum money Juju's testicles. Time to focus. Time to focus and give me the ball. Alright, we stopped them. 3rd and 11. They called the timeout. If I were the computer, I would probably pick some play that actually didn't make any sense, but so we're gonna go with this one. Oof. Right formation, wrong play. Big moment here. Chance for them to tie the game. I don't know why YouTube is blocking these weird character things. But it's YouTube. They just block stuff. Not the weirdest thing I've seen blocked, but I honestly can't remember. What are these characters? I don't. Stop. Stop. You're already in my head. Alfred.
Ready, down, put, put.
The moment in the sun, you're gonna take the ball and run, run, run.
Ready, down, put, put.
Burmese. Cool. Did you look up the most complicated language possible for me to even try to comprehend? Because you found it! They're all circles. Hey, Anthony Carter. So the thing that we're going to do after this game that will be exciting for probably only me is we will look at the league leaders after this game. And hopefully, Alfred Anderson will make it up there.
Ready, down, put, put.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Week 5 under our belt. Oh boy. Gee golly willikers. We only got 11 games left in the season. I think we tackled a good amount of them today. And we did it in 2 hours. These games take about 20 minutes apiece, so considering me talking too much and whatnot. Alfred Anderson, 16 yards. Number 16, 29 yards. Whiskey Wade for a huge 283 yards with 0 interceptions, 66% completions. Anthony Carter had a massive day, 255 yards with 7 completions. Don't even know how to say the stuff that you're putting in the chat, Buffalo. Could literally could not attempt it. If you told me that was a language that was just like made up for Star Trek or something, I'd believe you. So this is one of the things that's really cool about this game, is that it tells you the leaders of the league. So let's see who's leading in passing yards. It is Dan Marino, Joe Montana, Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, and here we are coming up at number 5, Whiskey Wade Wilson with 1,209 yards. We actually have the second most on this list. So what makes us... Oh, it's completion rate. So Whiskey Wade sucks at completing the pass, but boy, his receivers are picking up on that. Receiving! Sean Kemp. Can't see Kemp and not think Sean. I honestly can't remember what the first name of... So now you're putting Chinese. I can't read that either. Williams, Hill, and here we are, Carter. An average of 41 yards per pass. 7 touchdowns. We're actually leading in touchdowns, I think. Where is Jones? Did Jones not make it? Wow, Jerry Rice in 13th. Huge tie for 7th. What are they basing this off of? I don't know what it's based off of, but I always find it fascinating to be able to look through each of these. And let's see. Neil Anderson in 2nd place. I got really excited and I thought it was Alfred, but man, Alfred is not really even living up to the hype. Herschel Walker, even though he's injured for the last 2 games, is in 18th place. It's pretty far down, but it's notable, right? It's notable. We'll say notable. Okay. Leading scorers. Williams. Sanders. And Meggett. And we got our Anthony Carter down here at 4th place. Leading scorers. Do we have anybody else that's on here? Herschel Walker. Oh, man. Whiskey Wade Wilson down in 19th place. 4 scrambles into the end zone. My goal is to have him break top 10 by the end of this season. But that's going to be hard to do with these massive ties for 7th place. Jeez. Okay, Matt, you done. Iceberg says Sean Kemp, Hot Rod Williams, George Hill, Vince Carter, Gus Johnson, Walter Davis. See, that's the thing. Like, you just get these associations with names, and then whenever you see them, you can't have it change. It's like when I look at basketball names, I can pretty much guess the name by their last name because I've heard it from a certain era. Modern players, I have no idea. But if, like, you show me, like, this guy played in the 90s or whatever, I see that last name, I'm like, I can't even come up with anybody. Gary Payton, I don't know. Anyway, another one bites the dust, but we're going to continue going through. We don't really need to see punting. Like, why do they keep track of this? Houston is leading the league in punting. Is that a good thing? Is it good to lead the league in punting? So you're going to tell me what timeline? Tell me what timeline I am in. You're in the prime timeline, yo. My improv is not working super well right now, so I can't give you a better example. I feel like I burnt all my improv skills on the Alfred Anderson song. I feel like the Alfred Anderson song was good, and I don't know if any of you else laughed to that, but if you laughed to the Alfred Anderson song, give me a plus in chat. Leading the league in interceptions, Browner is tied for first place with Atkins, Crockett, and Seal. So, and then sacks. We do not hit the top 10, 6, whatever. Oh, welcome back, Jamin. Jamie. Wasn't even on SummerSlam. I'm actually wrapping this one up. We got through week 5. We are 5-0. We have 11 games left in this season. I think the goal is to pick this back up tomorrow. So if you guys are going to come back again for tomorrow night, I hopefully will be there. But I can't make any promises, just like I always say, because I am unpredictable. I'm crazy or something. Interesting, random. What were the things that you would say to emo kids? Because I was one of those. We are in 17th place for punt returns, and finally we look at kickoff returns. I almost ran one back for a touchdown where we would be number 1. And I made a dumb mistake, and I'm angry about it because nobody else is even close. But it looks like it's based off a yard. I don't know. But anyway, we'll look at the standings, I guess. NFC Central. That's where we are. We're followed by the Packers. 3-1, Chicago 2-2. We took a win off of them. We haven't played Detroit yet. We have not played Tampa Bay yet. We will play everybody in this division twice. Just in case you don't know how football works. Crazy Buffalo send some spam into the chat. And Jamie says, I may not be there. I might be watching NXT. Hey, man. You don't have to show up. You can show up if you want. It's always nice to have you. You're very good for conversation. Appreciate you always stopping in. Hope you enjoy NXT. Actually, so NXT has been one that's been interesting me, and I haven't watched it yet. Every time I see the wrestlers that come out for the Rumble for NXT, I'm like, these are the ones that have gimmicks that are just like different. They're interesting. I'm assuming NXT is more of that. So I feel like I should probably watch that. Are you watching UK NXT or are you watching regular NXT? And then after this question, I probably should stop streaming. Or I could just keep playing, No, I shouldn't do that. I should stop. I'm going to see how much beer is in left both of these. Found two little sips. You watch both of them. Cool. Would you obviously, you probably recommend them. Which one do you think is better? If I'm watching wrestling, I'm spending my time watching where I'm currently at in the Attitude Era, which is like 99, moving towards WrestleMania 15. I can't remember I think I'm right after the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. It's been a couple weeks because I've had some busy weeks at school where I haven't been watching before bed because I would stay up way too late watching those. But yeah, which one would you recommend more? If you don't have an answer, NXT USA, UK is good, but NXT in America is just awesome. I would assume because Triple H has something to do with that. Maybe? I don't know. James Bond says, what are you watching WWF on? I just watch it on the WWE Network. I watch it on my phone. I actually got it's supposed to be like this head harness. So it like goes around the back of your neck and then it has your phone up in front of you, but it's made out of this very flexible wire that's covered in like this coating. So what I do with that is I put the phone in it and then I just bend it into a way, and when I'm laying in bed, it just sits on my stomach or whatever, this side, wherever I'm turning, and I can watch it. And like growing up as a kid, I had a TV in my room, which I was very fortunate of having. But honestly, like having the phone wherever it is technically a bigger viewing area than what I had when I was a kid watching a TV that was like 13 inches across the room instead of this like thing. So it's like it's a really good viewing experience, and I don't have to like do much to keep it going. I don't know. Jamie says, Vince is stupid, but I give credit to the WWE's product. Didn't improve in 2020. I actually enjoyed it. I watched on BTS Sport. I don't know if you can ever say that Vince is stupid. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of the man's practices, but he's like a mad business genius, you know? And at this point, he probably should pass the company off onto one of his children. But he's a perfectionist. He's a workman. I don't know what he would do without wrestling, without that to manage. I mean, that's probably why he brought back the XFL. Failed because of what's happening in the world. We can't deny that the guy is a lunatic sometimes. I mean, I have watched the Stone Cold Steve Austin podcast. I don't remember what the show is actually called. with Vince, whatever the last one Vince was on. And it's like the guy still has it all together. Seems like all the marbles are in his head. He knows what he's talking about, and he may not make the right decisions, but it might just be decisions that we don't understand. The guy just has gut feelings about people, and sometimes they're wrong. I mean, like Roman Reigns or whatever. Anyway, you keep talking about wrestling, and I could talk about wrestling forever, but this is a Tecmo stream. Anyway, so we're 5-0. We're only 11 games away from that perfect season, and then we need to win the Super Bowl after that. Iceberg says Vince isn't stupid, just stuck on what he knows best. Yeah, I could see that. But anyway, I've been on for longer than I was expecting, but I had a grand old time, and hopefully I'll come back tomorrow. If I don't come back tomorrow, this season will continue sometime this week. Not going to make any promises about times or dates, but I will try to get to the bottom of the season before the Retro Sports Gamer Championship on the 20th. This is technically me practicing for that, but, I mean, would you call what I just did practicing? I don't know. The computer's not hard enough at this point. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Ta-ta for now.